Good morning, join us on the glorious River Wye. Sod's law, I've had a couple of fish before the cameraman's turned up, this being the biggest of the brace. But yeah, a prime example of a Wye barbel. Lovely lean fish, and like I said, an absolutely lovely barbel for the Wye. Lovely summer fish, in good condition. But yeah, we're getting rested up and getting slipped back now. Here's the second of this morning's brace, lovely lean barbel. Give a good account of itself again in the flow. We're getting slipped back, we'll run through some of the tactics we use to catch it. We do a multitude of feeders to suit most situations, whether you're using the combis, obviously you can use the caps on if you're fishing 2mm pellets or 1mm pellets, or you can use them open end. These are in 2 ounce, which can suit low conditions like we're faced with today. The river's really low, so you're not really needing a lot of lead to hold bottom. Another scenario where you could use a lighter feeder would be when the river's got like a couple of foot on it, and you want to cast your feeder downstream and swing it into your own bank, then using something a bit lighter than what the flow requires then suits your approach then. So obviously you can just underarm it out into the margin, hold the rod tip high, bounce that feeder around your own margin to the slack, which should be the natural fish holding area. But if you're faced with another situation where you want to actually anchor the feeder in position, our new river cages are perfect for that. They've got a lovely low profile, obviously a nice dense weight at the bottom, and these range right from 1 ounce right up to 6, I believe. But yeah, another product that we got would be our gripper leads, and these are absolutely fantastic for applying a little bit of scent trail just down above your upbait to pull the barbel up into your swim without actually feeding them. So yeah, a really good product, which no doubt will help you put more fish on the bank. More to be used for my angling personally in the winter when I fish with paste and I want to feed anything. But yeah, they suit a multitude of situations. Another feeder that we're doing at the moment is this one here. Lovely low profile. Obviously we've got the new caps that we're doing for them. Again, you can fill this with the micro pellets, or again you can fill it with paste if needs be. But it works on the same principle. It's got a nice low profile. It just drip feeds the bait off nice and slowly to pull those barbel into your swim. Right, so while we got this reeled in, thought we'd take 2 minutes just to show you the rig we're using. We're going about camel boat and run kits. a 2-ounce combi feeder. Got a nice long hook length, which consisted of our 15-pound braid. Nice and supple, yet super strong. That's down to a size 10 grappler. We've got one of our 8mm mega bands. And if you can see how I've done that there, just loop the band through and attach it to my hair. And that just saves me having to mess around with bait and needles. But yeah, the reason for the long hair is because obviously these fish are pressured and they associate feeders with danger. So to overcome that, I'm just using a hook length between 3.5 to 4 foot long. And that's just to get over the barbel spooking off the feeder. But it seems to work, and it's certainly proving productive. Obviously, one of the issues you're going to have is trying to cast that length of hook bait. So one of the ways to overcome that is to pack your feeder full of ground bait. Once you've pressed it in between your thumb and forefinger, just take your hook bait, tuck it into the back of your feeder, take a little bit more ground bait, pop that over the top, make sure it's compressed so it doesn't fall out on the cast. And you'll notice then, you'll have a little loop and you can cast that pretty much, you know, with anything behind you. It doesn't even matter really if that catches a little bit of grass and it plinks off on the cast. That hook bait will stay in there till it's hit the bottom and the ground bait's dissolved out of it, you know, and the flow will move that hook bait down straight to the hook length out then. But yeah, that's where one of the rigs we've been using, it certainly seems to be working well today. So we decided to call it a day. The best part of the morning's come and gone. Luckily enough, I had a few fish for the camera early doors on Pie's arrival. But I'd like to think that hopefully you pick up some tips and hints from what we've gone through today and covered, and hopefully it'll benefit you in some way with your own angling. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.